Let's look at 4 things school never taught you about money. Number 4, start investing early. School teaches us a lot of important things: reading, writing, arithmetic, but there's one important subject that's often left by the wayside: financial literacy. One of the most important things that school never taught you about money is that you must start investing early. Time is one of the most important factors when it comes to investing. The earlier you start, the more time your investments have to grow. Compound interest is a powerful force, and the sooner you start taking advantage of it, the better off you'll be in the long run. Additionally, starting early gives you a chance to take more risk. When you're young, you have more time to make up for any losses. As you get closer to retirement, you'll want to be more conservative with your investment choices. So if you're looking to secure your financial future, don't wait. Start investing today. Number 3, be frugal. School may teach you the basics of math and budgeting, but there's one thing they never tell you about money: you need to be frugal. Being frugal is the quality of being careful with money, and it's an important skill to learn if you want to be financially successful. There are a few reasons why being frugal is so important. First, it allows you to save money. When you're frugal, you're less likely to waste money on unnecessary things. Second, being frugal can help you become debt-free. If you're constantly spending money on unnecessary things, you'll likely end up in debt. However, if you're frugal, you'll be able to stay out of debt and save money for the things that are truly important to you. Finally, being frugal can help you live a more fulfilling life. When you're not wasting money on unnecessary things, you'll have more money to spend on experiences and activities that make you happy. Number 2, have an emergency fund. One of the most important things you can do for your financial well-being is to create an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a savings account that you only use in case of, an emergency. This could be anything from a job loss to an unexpected medical bill. Having an emergency fund gives you a safety net to fall back on when unexpected expenses arise. Now, you might be thinking that you don't need an emergency fund because you have credit cards or other lines of credit that you can tap into in case of an emergency. However, using credit cards or loans to cover unexpected expenses can quickly lead to debt problems. Plus, if you can't repay your debt, you'll end up paying even more in interest and fees. An emergency fund ensures that you have the money you need to cover unexpected expenses without going into debt. So, how much should you have in your emergency fund? Generally, it's recommended that you have enough money saved to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This may seem like a lot, but remember, an emergency fund is for emergencies only. If you find yourself dipping into your emergency fund for non-emergency expenses, it's time to boost your savings. By having an adequate emergency fund, you can protect yourself from financial catastrophes and keep your financial well-being on track. Before I move on to number 1, make sure you subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll be the first to see my next money-making video. Number 1, you don't need a huge income to be wealthy. There are a number of different ways to become wealthy, and a salary is not necessarily the most important factor. One way to become wealthy is to save money. Even if you have a small income, you can still save a significant amount of money if you are disciplined about your spending. Another way to become wealthy is to invest money. You can invest in a variety of assets, such as stocks, real estate, or mutual funds. This can help you grow your wealth over time. Finally, another way to become wealthy is to generate additional sources of income. This can include starting a side business or investing in passive income streams. While there is no one guaranteed path to wealth, these are some of the most effective ways to build wealth over time, regardless of your salary. Click the video on the screen to see another money-making video.